Georgie, bro, what are you doing, bro? I gotta review this car. Bro, chill. It's all good. It's my friend's daily reviewing anyway. I feel like I've been in this situation before.
Guys, where we bring you the sickest cars from the street straight to your screens. Presented by your hosts Georgie
and Sunil. Today we have the 2019 i30N in the performance blue. Now Georgie, what stands out to you the most?
I think just as you said, Sunil, what stands out to me most about this car is the performance blue color. On a 39-degree day like this thing is just popping. It's like the sky is just right there in front of you.
Oh, it's beautiful to look at, beautiful.
Very sporty design. Got these seamless headlights with these circular designs. Also got this matte black grille through the front with these color contrasted accents on the front splitter, as well as the i30N logo right there.
I am loving the attention to detail that Hyundai has done. That little,
I know you love this.
Red strip that runs through there. And you've also got functional air vents. And we all know, we all love functional air vents. Now, moving on to the side of the car, Georgie. This thing is still standing out from the front to the side. It's still beautiful.
It is absolutely a beautiful design. Coming over to the side, you start to notice the factory rims, which I think with this car, the black accents, beautiful match. We've got these big N logo brakes.
And they've also got the little N right here. I love the fact that they've added a very, minimalistic side skirt. It's amazing. I love it.
Another thing I love about the side of this car is the color contrasted wing mirror, which I think suits the rest of the car very well.
This iconic hot hatch body, I love it. It's just, just so compact, ready to go.
The other thing I like the most about the side of this car is that you see it on the way to the back of the car.
What I love about this car and what stands out is that rear diffuser. Again, following from the front to the back, they've got that little red line running through it. I love it. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's a fake diffuser. And it's a bit flimsy.
Speaking of what's not flimsy though, these upgraded chrome muffler tips. No, these chrome tip muffler tips, these chrome exhaust tips that these chrome tip exhaust tips that absolutely.
Chrome exhaust tips, bro.
That's
chrome
it.
exhaust
Chrome
tips.
exhaust tips. 3 words.
Chrome exhaust tips. You know what's not flimsy though? These chrome exhaust tips.
Now, another key feature to the back of this car are these lights. It's sleek and honestly fits so well with the whole car.
These F1 inspired brake lights mounted to the roof spoiler. Are you really a hot hatch if you don't have a roof spoiler? Just meets that criteria perfectly well.
Absolutely, and I like the fact that it's not too obnoxious. It fits in really well with the car as well. Now, Georgie, we've taken a look at the car. Let's go take a look at the inside.
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, Georgie, we've jumped inside of this bad boy. It's nice in here. It's quite nice in here.
It's very nice in here.
Right?
I would prefer to be there than here though, but I will be soon enough.
Yeah, some beta males can't drive manual, so.
Whoa, I'd be careful, buddy. When you think about this car, it's a hot hatch, and you can clearly tell, it's got like racing flags on the steering wheel, and this aggressive looking gear shifter.
Absolutely.
But what I'm noticing from the passenger seat is all the comfortability features. You've got your dual zone climate control, you've got heated seats, plenty of storage spaces all around. If I decide to get laser surgery and I no longer needed these, I've got a lovely, lovely sunglass holder right up here.
It's really nice.
Overall, these seats are beautiful. I feel very comfortable in here. They look lovely with the color match performance blue stitching.
I love it. I love it. Hyundai again hitting that attention to detail.
Attention to detail. They want people to know if you bought an N every day, they want to remind you bought an N.
That's right. It's a premium car. It's Hyundai's premium car, and I love that. On the side panels, you've got you can fit two 600ml bottles on both of the sides of the car. You've also got your center console, which is quite deep. It's not that long. Glove box as well. Decent amount of room. decent amount of room. You've got your manual in there, and you've got a bunch of stuff that you can fit there for your day-to-day driving.
Speaking of practicality, using a car every day, one thing I'm an absolute sucker for is a sunroof. But with this one, we've got a panoramic sunroof, and it's beautiful. It just keeps on going, especially if you're in the back. Right now, this is not the greatest scene with all the rain we've got at the moment, but for your day-to-day use, this is amazing.
Now, one thing that is a little bit of a miss for me is that digital cluster. Although I like the actual, display for the speedos and the rev meter, it's okay, but I just feel like it's a bit dated.
I've seen older cars, maybe 2014, 15 year models,
That's right.
which look very similar. So personally for me, if I was buying a 2019 model, I think I'm expecting something a bit more modern.
A big highlight to this thing is this bad boy right here.
Hell yeah.
It is beautiful. The steering wheel and the steering feel is just premium. It feels like a hot hatch, and I love these two little buttons that they have here, which is also paint matched to the Performance Blue. I love it. So you've got your drive mode, and you've got the N flag, which is practically race mode at the end of the day. It also comes with Apple CarPlay as well, which is really good for your day-to-day driving. Maybe I'm a harsher critic, but I'm not liking, these cheaper plastics. It is kind of noticeable everywhere. Looking at this thing's price and what you get, it is a car that's bang for your buck. The back seats as well, they are quite spacious. We had three big boys at the back. As far as, feedback I was getting, you guys were quite comfortable.
I think, when you're buying this car, you're not necessarily buying it for the nicest interior, you're buying it for really the way it stands.
Yeah. Perfect.
Shit.
Now we're in this bad boy, Georgie. We're in Eco, and honestly, it's handling the potholes okay in Eco.
Honestly, if I didn't know what I was in, I would just think I'm in any normal day-to-day car.
It's a bit of a different story though. Once you chuck it in a sport,
Yep.
it definitely stiffens up a lot more. I would say the steering wheel, significant change. Road feel has completely changed. I can feel all of the road now.
Well, since I can't grab the steering wheel, what I can definitely notice as you put it to sport, something in the back's working up is that exhaust.
Yes. Ooh, fuck. It is flat. It is flat. Yep, torque steer is there a little bit. There you go. Coming into it. Ooh, steering response is there. Wherever I literally point, it will go. Torque steer there you go.
That was impressive though.
It is, especially it is damp on the road. It's just started raining. It's catching.
Those shift lights that you've got going on.
Yes.
As soon as it hits red, that's when you're popping out the back.
Torque steer around those corners, it's there. Especially at those higher speeds, you can definitely, I can feel the steering wheel fighting me quite a bit. I love the fact that this has so many driving modes. There you go. That suspension in its
Sport Plus setting.
Sport Plus setting, wow, you can feel the roads a lot more.
Difference. Right. Are you feeling that ELSD coming into play?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If that didn't come into play, this thing would be everywhere.
Is that when we'd be understeering?
Correct.
Yeah.
We'd be doing a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
It's designed to be on track.
It was part of the purpose.
Correct. And once you're done with track, you can chuck it into eco, save fuel, and go home.
How does this thing compare to your mum's i30?
My mum's 2008 i30 SX. Honestly, that car is just so much better in every way. Interior, drivability. No, it's fucking garbage.
The new i30.
Yes.
I sort of couldn't really see the old i30 within that design. Which in a lot of cars, like some of the Civics, I'm like, oh, you know what? I can see sort of how the older generations are in there.
Yes.
Those design cues.
Valid.
With this, I feel like a bit more of that was missing. Which is a good thing. The old car was pretty hideous, in my personal opinion.
It
so
was.
I'm glad it doesn't look anything like this.
Absolutely. Oh, should we see, Georgie, how this thing goes?
Those shift lights. That's too nice. Oh yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, time to take on the V-line.
Oh no. An unlikely opponent.
Time to gap the train.
Fuck, I wish I was that train right now. This is great.
Oh, it's actually Gap City.
Move, car.
These things holding on.
Yeah.
Let's check the braking. Great
Wow.
braking. Very great braking.
Holy shit.
Impressed. Beautiful. Look, all around, this car hits that mark of, you know, when you're in that comfortable eco mode, just like a normal day-to-day car, it handles the potholes well, feels great. Then you chuck it into your custom track, you know, your custom track mode, whatever you want to call it, and it's fucking on from that.
It's crazy.
That's what
this
that's what
thing,
it
you
is.
know, as a package, you know, as something that's gonna get you to your 9 to 5, and then after 5, you get in it, go to the track, chuck a couple laps in, and then drive home. Damn, I actually can't think of many other things that are gonna tick those boxes at this price range. Insane.
It's not.
All right, Sunil.
Yes,
We've
sir.
done the exterior, interior, we've done the driving.
That's right.
Only one thing left to do, the wanted level review.
You know it.
You're driving this performance blue car. The boys in blue pull up. How do you think it's gonna go?
This thing's low-key a menace on the road, but at the same time, once you chuck it into eco, it's a bit quieter as well. You know, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a 3. I reckon it's sitting pretty at 3.
You know, most cars that you hear pop and crackle out in the roads,
That's right.
these are cars that, you know, they've gone and customized it, and
Yep.
now they pop and crackle.
That's right.
This thing from factory, they were like, how can we make this thing pop and crackle? I do think it attracts a bit more attention that way, and it's a very striking color. It catches,
is.
you know, catches your eye, and I think it might just catch the police's eye as well. So I think 3 stars.
3 stars.
Very fitting.
Thank you guys for tuning into our review of the 2019 Performance Blue i30N.
And what a journey it has been, this review. It has been amazing, Georgie. Now, thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys have been showing us on our YouTube, TikTok, and socials. Keep liking and commenting. We'll catch you guys in a bit.
Sweet.